morning, Watershed. Thanks for being here with us this morning. If you're here in the room, feel free to stand and sing with us.
There's nothing worth more that will ever come close. Nothing can compare. You're our living hope. Your presence, I tasted and seen of the sweetest of love. When my heart becomes free and my shame is undone. In your presence, Lord. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. To be overcome by your presence, Lord. Your presence, there's nothing worth more that will ever come close. Nothing can compare. You're our living hope. Your presence, I've tasted and seen of the sweetest of loves. When my heart becomes free and my shame is undone. Your presence, Lord. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. To be overcome by your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Holy Spirit, you are welcome. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. To be overcome by your presence, Lord. And Holy Spirit, you are welcome. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. To be overcome by your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord. As you're coming in this morning, I want to give you all space to take a few deep breaths. In whatever season of life you are in right now, you might be feeling some of the shifts and changes of the earth, some shifts and changes of the weather, the sense that fall is coming. For some, you might be in a place where it feels like something new, something different. For others, that might feel heavy. You might be stressed, you might be anxious. In whatever way you're showing up this morning, I want to invite you to presence. And invite you to be present with yourself, with God, with whatever feelings or emotions you're bringing in with you. And with each other. So as you breathe and you take a few deep breaths, I want you to notice your body, the breaths around you. And that you have the opportunity in the next few moments to be present.
Will we ever rise? Will we ever rise above the fear? Can we learn to see the need? Can we share humanity? I can see another day come. Broken people, we can be made whole. We can be made whole. We can be made whole. As we lay down our weapons, open up our hearts. Love is breaking us. Love remaking us.
I want to give you some space this morning to greet the people around you. And again, as we think about presence and what that looks like this morning, some of that is seeing those around you. And so some of that looks like a hug. Some of that looks like a smile, high five, elbows, whatever that looks like for you this morning. But we want to give you some space to connect. So let's do that now.
A good friend of mine that I got sober with, who came to this meeting with us all the time on Wednesday nights, he relapsed and died from a fentanyl overdose, which unfortunately is starting to become pretty common. I pretty much came to Charlotte to go to treatment, and I got out. I was living in a sober living house. You know, I remember I didn't have any money really. I didn't have my car yet. I woke up in this sober living house and I was like, I don't even have groceries here. What am I gonna eat? I got introduced to this 12-step fellowship meeting here on Wednesday nights. I came every Wednesday. The couch that I sat on is in the back out there. It's this dingy orange couch. That's
not dingy, man. Come on,
man. It's a little, but that's what's so great.
We didn't rehearse that part.
I know. We would, but every single Wednesday I came here and I got here early and I made coffee and I stayed late and there'd be people like Jeff down there and you know, I'd stay down there. We met down there. We were only about 30 to 40 people.
Yeah, downstairs.
Downstairs we would meet is where we started. I mean, any given day we have 4 buses come in with treatment centers of people that have less than 30 days of sobriety. We have 70 people that are just trying to recover. You know, if you would have met me 2.5, 3 years ago, I was unrecognizable from the person I am today. It's kind of even hard to understand how many people this place helps other than me, people new in sobriety that felt just like I felt.
Something shifted for me when you pointed through the doors and said, my first 60 days of sobriety happened sitting in that room. This church loves our community of recovery. We're your biggest cheerleaders. We're so inspired by your courage. And I want to say to you the same thing. Thank you for your willingness to put yourself out here with our community. I have just been super impressed and inspired by the brief amount of time that we've interacted. You are a wise old soul trapped in a 23-year-old body, man. And I love you. Thank you for being here this morning. Would you give Jack a big round of applause?
Yeah, give it up for that. Well, good morning, Watershed. Welcome. Happy Sunday. That's just one of the many stories that you get to hear about this beautiful place that we get to call Watershed. Well, my name is Dominique. I get to be on staff here. I'm so excited to be with y'all this morning. I am coming from a high because I attended an amazing conference called Enneagram and Spirituality. How many of y'all were there this week? Woo! Yes! Wasn't it great? It was amazing. So you get to hear from Joe and Reverend Joe and Suzanne in just a little bit, and Kim, so just a little bit, just hold on to your seats. But if you are new here, welcome. We are so excited that you are joining us. One of the first steps to get to know who we are or to ask questions or get connected is by filling out our virtual connection card. If you follow the QR code, it's going to take you directly there for you to just ask questions, get to know us a little bit more, and we'll be more than happy. One of our staff members will be more than happy to reach out to you. That's also an invitation to our online community. Welcome. Can you get up for our online community that watch us every week? That's an invitation for you as well. So here at Watershed, we've got a lot of different affinity groups that meet throughout every Sunday. And so right after our service, we have an affinity group called Blockbuster. They are, if you are a Gen X or millennial, you want to look out for that person that was just yelling and screaming. Wave your hands up in the air. Yep. If you want to join, if you want to have lunch with some Gen Xers and millennials, you want to reach out, you want to just go to Lisa and Abby. They're one of our leaders, and they will be more than happy to just let you know where they're meeting at Optimus Hall. It's very close by. It's a food hall. It's a great way for you to meet other Gen X and millennials. Also, right after, or at 3 o'clock today, our Shed students, if you have a middle school or high school students, they are going to go skating. How many of y'all loved skating back in the day? I did. I love roller skating. There's some memories there. And so if they're like, I'm bored, I don't know what to do, take them to go skating. I have a middle schooler, and she tells me all the time how bored she is. So feel free to reach out to Madeline. She's our youth director. Bring some cash with you to enter in and also enjoy some snacks. And next Sunday, if you are in your 20s or 30s, we have an affinity group called Rooted. And you heard them. So bring lunch with you, order some lunch, and join them at Independence Park next Sunday. I'm sure they're going to be excited to see you all as well. So we have many opportunities for you to volunteer here. One of those opportunities is being a volunteer at Greenhouse. Greenhouse is our ministry that serves our birth and fifth graders. If you have taken the opportunity to serve this past summer with Greenhouse, thank you so much. We are looking to have at least 15 more volunteers. They're a great bunch of kids. I love them, and that it starts in there. So how we are in here and we're learning how to love and we're learning how to be transformed, it starts down in that hallway. And so if you want to just plant some seeds and cultivate a loving heart, feel free to reach out to Kelsey. She's our kids pastor for more information on that. The second volunteer opportunity is with Heart Math Tutoring. If you are interested in volunteering and with students and helping them volunteer with math, feel free to reach out to them. You get to volunteer throughout the week. 1 hour, you get to choose the days that you want to volunteer. You get to go to different schools. And so if you're interested in volunteering with them, they're one of our trusted allies, so we really appreciate everything that they do. So this month, we are turning 20 years old. We are a decade, y'all. We're a decade. So the stories that you heard, like this morning, you heard from Jack Perno. He is he goes to one of the recovery groups that we have here. We invite you to join us the end of September, Sunday, September 28th. We're going to party like we just don't care. We're going to party because we have spent the past decade rooting ourselves in community, compassion, and curiosity, and we want you to celebrate what the next 20 years is going to look like. So if you are visiting us for the first time, or if you haven't been coming for that long, or if you have, you left and you came back, we want you to be there. It's going to be right out in the front lawn. We've got some amazing food trucks that's going to be there. We've got some desserts, and we're going to have some really great music as well. And lastly, Watershed, we thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you so much for just being a community. For those of you who give already, thank you. We appreciate it. We also want to acknowledge those who are not in this season to give. We want to let you know that we see you and we understand you, and we're holding space for you. And so if you're not in a season to give, take care of yourself and take care of your family. But your generosity we get to do what you just heard this morning, being able to be a space to have people recover and heal. So thank you, Watershed, so much for being here. And you're in for an amazing, amazing, amazing treat. Welcome to Watershed.
Today starts a new series called Being Magic. And so this is our Watershed Magic Mashup. Puff the magic dragon, live by the sea, frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called on a leaf. Little Jackie Paper, love that rascal pup, bought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the magic dragon, live by the sea, frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. And Puff the magic dragon, live by the sea, frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
Every superstition writing on the wall. Every superstition let us about to fall. 13-month-old baby woke up in bed. 7 years of bad luck with good things in your past. Believe in things you don't understand and use up her. Superstition ain't the way.
Don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me on a magic carpet ride? You don't know what we can see. Why don't you tell your dreams to me? A fantasy will set you free. Close your eyes, look inside. Let the sound take you away. Close your eyes, look inside. Let the sound take you away. Come on!
Watershed. Today is a huge day. This is such an honor for me. It's always just an honor and privilege to be with y'all. But I have the opportunity today to interview two people who I would not be where I am without. And y'all think I'm crazy now. I'm slightly tolerable because of these two people. So good morning. My name is Kim Honeycutt. I'm a teaching pastor here at Watershed. Honored to be here. And this is Suzanne Stabile, the godmother of the Enneagram. And this, yeah, definitely is hers. This is her husband, boyfriend, best friend, Reverend Joe Stabile, the man, the myth, the legend.
The myth.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it for sure. So I'm going to ask them some questions, and we're really hoping that if you just get just a minor drop from them that I've gotten so much from, I know you'll leave here a little bit more of being your authentic self and having some of the shame that's been placed on all of us. A little of that's going to go away today. So that's our hope and desire for you as we go into a new series.
Kim, may I say?
Yeah.
I think it was W.C. Fields who said you should never go on stage after children or dogs.
Oh, that's a good point.
I feel really bad going on stage after that music.
Me too. Yeah, yeah. Such talent.
Oh, my
right?
God.
Yeah. Amazing talent.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're
Wonderful.
really, really good. So thank y'all for what y'all did. Thank you for ushering this in and what this series means and what magic means, the idea of meaning, like making meaning and having an influence in a way that something supernatural can happen for you. And that is the Enneagram for a lot of us. But not everybody knows what the Enneagram is. So I'm going to ask you to give a concise definition. But the word concise and Suzanne they haven't met. So the best of your ability, let people know if they don't have any prior knowledge of what the Enneagram is.
The Enneagram is a centuries-old spiritual wisdom tool that is, at its heart, I think, one of the best chances we have to learn to love one another well. It taught me that the golden rule is a myth. Actually, you don't want to be treated like I want to be treated. You want to be treated like you want to be treated.
Yep, that's right.
I can guarantee you I don't want to be treated like she wants to be treated.
True story.
It's the true story.
Yep, true story.
And so when we're walking around living the golden rule, we're really walking around telling people how we want to be treated. The Enneagram is best described as 9 ways of seeing. And everybody in the world, I know that's a big statement, but it happens to be true. Everybody in the world falls in one of these 9 ways of seeing. And just that means that we globally speak a common language. We just don't all know the language yet. I'm not saying this out of arrogance, but my books are in 18 languages. And that means that there are people in lots of places who are reading the same things that we're reading and trying to become better people as the people we were created to be. And it comes with awareness and understanding, not with rules and regulations and responsibility.
That's perfect.
It's a privilege for me to get to teach people something that helps them find themselves and then helps them find and appreciate and celebrate the difference in them and other people.
So well said.
Thank you.
That's so good.
I thought that was really good,
It was
too.
really good. I'm glad that's recorded.
I thought it was
We can
a miracle.
leave now.
You thought it was a miracle?
I
That's
thought it was
concise.
a miracle that it was that short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's concise. Right?
Don't get used to it.
Okay.